Week 28, change the patterns holding you back. Article, rework your wellness vision. Rework your wellness vision. Building a strong wellness vision improves your motivation, focus, and confidence. Explore where you want to be at the end of phase 2. Reflect, where are you currently with your health goals? You might be getting started or need a reset, maintaining your progress, ready to set new goals and challenges. No matter where you are, it's okay. You can get to where you want to be. We'll start by revisiting your wellness vision. You might remember the wellness vision you created previously. Your wellness vision is an empowering statement about who you are and what you want to accomplish. It helps you see the big picture of your well-being, like a blueprint for a house. Revisit your wellness vision. Dig out and dust off the initial wellness vision you created previously. Take a look at what you expressed at the time. How do you feel about what you created earlier in your journey? Is it still powerful and inspiring to you? If not, it might be time to rewrite it. If you didn't create a wellness vision earlier, that's okay. This is the perfect time to either create a new vision or redesign your old one. Building a strong vision improves your motivation, focus, goals, and overall confidence. Create or redesign your wellness vision. Download and fill out, print, or jot down notes with the wellness vision fillable PDF. Spend 5 to 10 minutes creating or recreating your wellness vision. Choose one or more of the prompts below or follow the worksheet to get started. Express your vision out loud. If you are a verbal learner, answer the following questions out loud to help shape your vision. 1. What do you dream of doing or becoming in your life? 2. What do you value most in life? How does your well-being connect with those values? 3. What would you like your health to look like in 6 months, and how do you want to feel? 4. What behaviors or actions do you want to see yourself doing consistently? 5. How do you want to show up for the people in your life? Imagine your vision. If you're a visual learner, visualize what the healthiest version of yourself looks like. Using your imagination to visualize your goals is a powerful way to help ensure you accomplish them. Here's how. 1. Sit in a quiet place. Take a couple of deep breaths and close your eyes. 2. Picture yourself in your ideal state of health over the next 6 months. 3. What does it look and feel like? Get detail. What activities are you doing now that you were unable to do just a few months ago? What clothes are you wearing? How does your body look and feel? What is it like to breathe? What kinds of meals do you look forward to and enjoy? 4. Keep an open mind and have fun with this. 5. If you would like, write down words, draw, or find pictures that represent your vision. Learn more about this in the next step. Create your vision. If you are a kinesthetic and visual learner, get creative and have fun building your vision. Create a collage or vision board that visually represents your goals. Here's how. 1. Think about what matters to you, how you want to feel, and what you dream of becoming. 2. Collect the pictures, words, or ideas from magazines or online that represent your goals and desires. 3. Paste them on a large poster board or even a repurposed piece of cardboard from a box. Add any words, photos, or phrases that inspire you. 4. Be as creative as you would like and build something that will inspire, empower, and motivate you. You could also create a mantra, acronym, or poem to form your wellness vision. Invite friends, workout buddies, or your family to join you if you would like. The sky's the limit. Write down your new wellness vision. Review what you wrote down, visualize or created, and write a 1 to 3 sentence statement that summarizes who you want to become and accomplish in the last 6 months. Tips: write in the present tense as if your dreams and visions already are reality. Example: I walk 3 miles daily, or I am confident and strong. Include others in your vision who you value and are impacted by your health and well-being. Reflect on how your wellness vision makes you feel. If you're not energized and empowered about where you want to go, rework it. Reach out to your coach for help. Example: I have more energy hiking with my kids, walking up the stairs, and traveling since I retired. I am confident in my skin and I'm proud to be a role model for my family. Your wellness vision and motivation are your starting point. They define your what and why. You need to know what you are working towards and why. This will fuel you to work hard and make it a reality. Challenge yourself to create or redesign your wellness vision. Place it somewhere you would see it regularly and check in with it often. Congrats on staying committed to your health. Article Month 1 Goal Guide. Month 1 Goal Guide. Download or print out this guide and use it weekly to help you accomplish your goals. Week 28 kicks off the first month where you will be doing self-learning between your group sessions. One tool we wanted to provide you each month is a goal guide. The purpose of this guide is for you to reflect, set goals, check in, and refocus during the weeks between your monthly group sessions. You will have a new goal guide at the start of each month in phase 2 to help yourself stay motivated and accountable. This is for your month 1 goal guide. Instructions: 1. Download and fill out online, print or jot your answers down on separate paper. 2. Write down your goals and action plan for each week. 3. Check out your weekly content to help you achieve your goals. 4. Check in on your goal progress and learnings at the end of your week. 5. Repeat steps 2 to 4 for each week before your group session. Download to fill out online or print your month 1 goal guide and bring it to your next group session. This goal guide will give you the extra accountability that can support you to reach your goals. Be sure to utilize it for the next 4 weeks. You may be surprised by how much more progress you will make. You may be surprised by how much more progress you will make just by writing down your goals and reflecting on your wellness vision. Article: Problem solve to change your patterns. Problem solve to change your patterns. Despite our best intentions, life can get in the way of our goals. With awareness and problem solving, you can get back on track and stay there. Patterns that lead to chain reactions. If you overeat at your last meal or you have gone a few days without exercise, you might have to deal with a chain reaction, a series of events that are so related to each other that each event initiates the next, like dominoes falling. They are often initiated by a specific patterns we have created in our life. With a mix of foresight and focus, you can prevent the patterns from happening and break the chain before they derail your health and weight goals. Patterns that might lead to a chain reaction: spreading yourself too thin, saying yes to everyone and everything, being too tired or hungry. Both can make it hard to stay motivated. Active social life, being surrounded by delicious foods, drinks, and people. Your emotions: stress, loneliness, boredom, anger, hurt, or sadness. Lack of planning, not using your calendar and preparing for your day. Procrastinating, constantly saying, I'll do it later, or waiting until the last minute. Unrealistic goals, making unrealistic demands on yourself is a setup for failure. Change in routine, being away from home environment and schedule. Unhealthy boundaries, not setting limits in your personal and professional life. Making excuses, constantly blaming others or reasons. Once you know which patterns lead to change reactions, you can proactively problem solve. Strengthen your problem solving skills. Step 1: identify the issue. Step 2: write out the series of events that occur. Step 3: pinpoint what triggered the chain reaction. Step 4: brainstorm as many possible solutions as you can. Step 5: choose a solution to try and set a date to check in on your progress. In the two scenarios below, identify where in the chain reaction you could change the outcome. Scenario 1: identify the issue, overeating. 2: write out the chain reaction. I stayed up too late watching TV and woke up late the next morning. I had no time to eat breakfast or pack lunch, so I left home without any food. A busy schedule left me no time to buy lunch, and I ended up just eating candy. I left work starving, and I ate over 1,700 calories for dinner. 3: pinpoint what triggered the chain. Example: feeling bored, lonely, or anxious, procrastinating about shopping. 4: brainstorm solutions. Set a timer for bedtime and get offline when it rings. Keep leftovers on hand. Keep snacks in your fridge and desk drawer for a quick makeshift lunch. 5: choose a solution to try and set a date to check in on your progress. I will keep some healthy frozen meals at work and set a lunchtime reminder. Scenario 2: the issue, skipping workouts. 2: write out the chain reaction to see where you can break a link. I woke up anticipating a busy day, so I hit the snooze button too many times. The traffic was heavier than normal on my drive to work. My workload for the day is now much heavier than anticipated. I leave work very late and it's too late to work out and now feel guilty. 3: pinpoint what triggered the chain. Example: feeling stressed, overwhelmed, or exhausted, or lack of planning. 4: brainstorm solutions. Get up an hour earlier to exercise if you are anticipating a busy day at work. Ask a coworker for help or ask your boss if you can have extra time on your project. Be neat, stand in a meeting or on the phone or go to the farther away restroom. 5: choose a solution to try and set a date to check in on your progress. I will schedule my workouts for the week on my calendar. If I need to miss a workout, I will do extra neat to compensate and reschedule my workouts in my calendar. Think back to the last time a series of events kept you from meeting your goals. Can you pinpoint the steps that led to the problem and think of how it could be prevented? What makes these things continuously cause a chain reaction? The right tweak at the right time can make all the difference. Once you get in the habit of thinking about mid-steps as change reactions, all kind of solutions start to present themselves. Article: change patterns that hold you back. Change patterns that hold you back. Learn strategies that will break the patterns and change reactions that can lead to slip ups in your healthy habits. Create the outcome you want. A chain reaction occurs when one thing leads to another. This can create a circular pattern that repeats itself. For example, chronic stress stimulates feeling overwhelmed, which leads to emotional eating. This in turn brings up feelings of discouragement and guilt, which lead to thoughts of giving up, which then prompt continued emotional eating. Reflect: how do your most common patterns in chain reactions begin? Is there a kind of environment or situation that tends to set off a chain reaction for you? Does being with other people or being by yourself trigger a chain reaction? What have others share with you that could be a challenge for you? Is there a particular mindset, attitude, or kind of self-talk that sets off your pattern? Are you making excuses or rationalizing why you are not meeting your goals? Is there something within your environment all the time that creates a challenge? Create positive patterns. Although many patterns that lead to slip-ups are common, they don't have to be a recurring theme in your life. You can interrupt the chain reactions that are getting in the way of achieving your wellness vision. Pattern number 1: spreading yourself too thin. Reflect on why this happens. Are there times you react rather than choose? Do you do so out of guilt or obligation? Here are some ways to break the chains. Set a daily success schedule. Map out your day, including when you are going to eat your meals and do your exercise. Remove or delegate tasks that don't align with your top priorities and goals. Say no to things that don't fall into your priorities for the day. Kindly saying no can free up enough space in your day for your well-being. You need to put yourself first in order to show up for everyone around you. Communicate your needs. Remember, asking for help is a sign of strength. Let your loved ones know that you need what you need in order to achieve your goals. That way they can support you. Pattern number 2: letting yourself get too tired or hungry. Reflect: what benefits come with taking care of your hunger and exhaustion proactively as soon as you can. Here are some ways to break the chain. Start meal planning and prepping to save you time and energy. Make balanced meals to manage hunger and use the hunger scale to stay mindful. Prepare snacks, side dishes, and proteins in advance and bring them with you. Add NEAT and exercise to your day. NEAT activities can increase your energy and are a good way to burn extra calories. Schedule exercise to fit your schedule and energy levels. Try exercising first thing in the morning to give you energy and so you get it done. Prioritize sleep. Power down all electronics at least 30 minutes before bedtime. Create a consistent bedtime routine. Use an alarm to remind you that it's time to sleep. Pattern number 3: having an active social life. Reflect: what behaviors in a social setting challenge you. Here are some ways to break the change. Eat before you go to avoid making decisions based on hunger. Eat consistently throughout the day leading up to the event and before heading out. Limit your alcohol to 2 drinks. Alcohol lowers our inhibitors and makes you hungrier. Carry sparkling water with lemon to drink instead of alcoholic drinks. This can also help fend off alcohol pushers. Practice flexible thinking. Be willing to change your workout time if need be. Also consider planning your own active social outing or healthy dinner party. Pattern number 4: allowing stress to take over. Reflect: what would lessen your stress so you have more room for peace and clarity. Here are some ways to break the chains. Be proactive with managing your stress. Create a daily practice that helps you relieve tension and stress. Example: exercise, meditation, prayer, spending time in nature, or talking to a friend. Practice letting go of what you can't control. You can do anything, but you cannot do everything. Hand over some responsibilities to others you can count on. Look at your wellness vision when you notice your stress increasing. Focusing on something positive can help put things into perspective. Remind yourself of the goals you want to accomplish. Pattern number 5, poor planning and time management. Reflect, what is something you would like to do in your day that you haven't had time for? Here are some ways to break the chains. Keep a calendar. Schedule your must-dos like appointments and exercise time. Don't forget to leave some space for some fun and hobbies. Say no to things that don't align with your priorities and say yes to yourself. Instead of automatically saying yes to requests, say, let me think about that. Then you can take your time to evaluate whether this task fits into your day. Saying no sets a good example for others and helps enforce healthy boundaries in your life. Remember why you are saying no and that the world will not stop if you say no. Identify and limit your time thieves. If something takes up your time, it's probably because you enjoy it. Don't cut the activity out entirely. Instead, set a reasonable time limit each day. Try doing something physical at the same time if you are able to safely. For example, walking on a treadmill while you watch a show or browse social media. Pattern number 6, procrastination. Reflects, what are you avoiding getting to and what is keeping you from getting to it? Here are some ways to break the change. Create a daily to-do list prioritizing things of importance. Review your schedule and be realistic about what you can accomplish in a day. Break your work into steps and tackle the harder ones first. Team up with individuals who will help you get it done. Promise yourself a reward when you complete the job. Notice how it feels to finish things. Pattern number 7, unrealistic goals and expectations. Reflect, how realistic have your goals and expectations been? Here are some ways to break the change. Set SMART goals, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, I will track my food and drinks for 4 days this week. Assess your confidence levels around your goal. If you are not confident, readjust. Check in on your progress often. Weekly and monthly check-ins will keep you focused and motivated on your goals. Focus on your progress, not on trying to be perfect. Let go of perfection and celebrate the small wins along the way. Pattern number 8, change of routine. Reflect, what would help you stay on track despite a change in your routine? Here are some ways to break the change. Be prepared with the key essentials you need for the day. Pack your workout clothes, snacks, and anything else you need to keep on track. Plan ahead. Plan when and what to eat, times for activity and sleeping. Find strategies in your content or talk with your support team. Focus on what you can control right now. Pinpoint areas where you can stay consistent despite your changing routine. For example, drink water, fit in neat, get enough sleep. Pattern number 9, unhealthy personal boundaries. Reflect, what prevents you from setting healthy boundaries in your life? Here are some ways to break the chain. Identify the desired boundary. Reflect on how you are feeling and what needs aren't being met. Example, needing more time for yourself or help from your partner. Communicate your needs and expectations. Write it down and practice what you will say. Use I, be direct and compassionate. Example, I need some time for myself when I get back from work. Pattern number 10, making excuses. Reflect, do you take responsibility or blame outside factors for your actions? Here are some ways to break the change. Recognize your excuses. Learn to understand exactly what you are really saying. Is it a lack of motivation or knowledge, or is it low on your list of priorities? Revisit your motivation and discover what's impacting your drive. Determine your level of commitment to your goals. Being mindful of the chain reactions that lead to setbacks can create the awareness you need to break the chain and shift it in your favor. Create a different outcome. Focus on habits that lead to other healthy habits and create a chain reaction that will get you to your goals. Article Session 28 Snapshots. Session 28 Snapshots. Review the information your coach shared during this week's group session. For your reference, you can download a PDF of Session 28 Snapshots or view them below. Rally Coach, Real Appeal Week 28. Phase 2 has something for everyone. Here's what you can expect. New coach and community. Introduce yourself. We meet every 4 weeks. Set a reminder. Resources to guide you along the way. Goals guides, weekly challenges and recipes, plus a workout of the week. Videos featuring Real Appeal coaches. Log in weekly to stay focused on your goals. Set yourself up for success. Phase 2 was intentionally designed to set you up for lasting change when you are on your own. Show up every 4 weeks. Set a reminder. Set a focus for your month. Stay connected. Keep tracking your progress. Update weight weekly. Check in with your goals. Take monthly measurements and progress photos. Log in weekly and use your resources. Patterns that lead to chain reactions. 1. Spreading yourself too thin. 2. Being too tired or hungry. 3. Having an active social life. 4. Allowing stress to take over. 5. Poor time management. 6. Procrastinate. 7. Unrealistic goals and expectations. 8. Change of routine. 9. Unhealthy boundaries. 10. Making excuses. The 5 steps to problem solving. Identify the problem, series of events, what started it, brainstorm solutions, choose one to try. This month, 28, change the patterns holding you back. Are you ready to change? This month, resources to check out. 28, change the patterns holding you back. Are you ready to change? 29, reset your goals, reset your weight loss, 6 ways to stop making excuses. 30, create healthy habits, 3 steps to build sustained habits. 31, build a balanced life, take a free well-being assessment. Next group session, long-term nutrition for long-term health. Print your month 1 goal guide. Article Scavenger Hunt, review your resources. Scavenger Hunt, review your resources. Set yourself up for success in phase 2 by mastering your Real Appeal resources. It's been a while since we looked at all the resources available to you. Now that we are in phase 2, let's get reacquainted with all that Real Appeal has for you. We will make it like a game. Ready for a fun scavenger hunt that will help you learn about the tools available at your fingertips? Log in to the Rally Coach app or Real Appeal website and start hunting. What makes up your key resources? Dashboard, your main hub when you log into your Real Appeal account. See a weekly note from your coach, countdown to your next group session, access your trackers. Messages, communicate with your coach, contact support, and access the FAQ section. Library has tons of articles and videos, including the Real Moves workouts. Schedule a makeup session or change your permanent class time. Profile, find your weights, calorie and step goals, as well as upload your photos. Trackers, keep track of your food intake, exercise, steps, and weight. Your mission, use all the tools at your disposal. Your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to find each of these resources. Once you do, you will have one. This means that you will be in touch with all the ways we are here to help you reach your goals. Number 1, go to your messages and reach out to your coach this month. On the website, click message at the top of your dashboard. On the app, click more, then click messages to go to your inbox. Message your coach your updated wellness vision and motivation. 2, see what you can do from the schedule on your dashboard. You can set a reminder in your personal calendar for your group session. If you would like text or email notifications to update your choices under settings, browser located in the top right corner, app, click more and you will see settings. 3, take control of your tracker. Find your calorie goal, the number of calories to consume daily to help you lose weight and feel satisfied. Track one meal, add an activity. 4, explore your library. Select a topic that speaks to you and review that session. Rework your wellness vision from week 28. Print and fill out your goal guide for phase 2. Read how to create a SMART goal from week 1. Find the FA 5. Find the FAQ. Access the Real Foods Nutrition Guide and or Real Moves Fitness Guide. Find a recipe you could make this week. Find the RP skill and use it in a workout. Read How Do I Resolve Common Real Appeal Technical Issues. 6, write down your key takeaways for number 5. Create a SMART goal, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. 7, upload a new progress photo. Set a reminder to document this each month. Congratulations, your mission is complete. You now know all of the key resources available to support your journey through phase 2. We encourage you to use them often to help you achieve the results you want. Review Month 1 Goal Guide. Article, create a proactive mindset. Create a proactive mindset. Discover how your mindset can prevent a weight loss relapse. How would it feel if a minor slip-up didn't derail your day or even your week? We often allow a setback to derail our health goals. Actually, these moments are part of the learning process. Think of a baby learning to walk. It takes time and it is normal for the baby to fall down. However, when the baby falls down, they don't quit or give up. They get right back up and keep trying until they succeed. Imagine if the baby decided that they failed at walking and never tried again. Weight loss and creating a healthy lifestyle is a similar story. It is common to give up and stop trying after experiencing a setback. Instead, start thinking of this as a long game that you will play for your whole life. There will be ups and downs, and the most important thing is that you get right back up and keep going in the right direction. What's the difference between a slip-up and a relapse? A slip-up is a bump in the road or a temporary setback where you get off track regarding your goals. Example, you said yes to several additional work projects which led you to work later. Then you go out to eat instead of cooking a healthy dinner and miss your workout. What started this chain reaction? Spreading yourself too thin. Reminder, a slip up here and there is normal and doesn't need to ruin anything. Relapse is when you make a complete U-turn and revert to your old behaviors. Example, you went on a vacation. After you returned home, you struggled to get back to healthy eating for several weeks. Then you completely stopped all of your healthy habits. What started this chain reaction? Lack of planning. Reminder, change isn't a linear process. It's normal to go back and forth. Many people think they are starting over from the beginning with every slip up. This simply isn't true, though it may feel that way. You have already made so much progress. Don't let a small detour prevent you from getting back on track. Shifting your thinking can help you see the reality of setbacks and prevent you from getting stuck. Think about these stats next time you experience a setback. 1 hour is only 4% of your day. One day is 0.27% of your year. 1 week is only 1.9% of your year. Setbacks are a minor event in your long-term health journey. Don't let them throw you off. Jump right back into your bigger game. Create a proactive mindset. Your mindset and actions can prevent potential challenges from happening in the first place or from letting them throw you off course. How can your perspective set you up for success? Plan ahead. Look at your schedule and determine your top priorities for the day. Block out time in your calendar for your goals. Build a plan B into your day in case your original plan gets interrupted unexpectedly. For additional support and confidence, tell your family and friends about your plans. Problem solved. Identify your challenges and brainstorm possible solutions. Reflect on previous challenges. What worked well? What could be improved? Imagine the obstacles that may occur and visualize yourself overcoming them. Try different solutions until you find one that works for you. Be okay with imperfection. Don't let one bump in the road sabotage the rest of your day, week, or month. Be kind and patient with yourself as you achieve your goals. Accept the slip ups are part of changing old habits and creating a new lifestyle. Planning ahead and having a proactive mindset helps you prepare for potential challenges, address slip ups with confidence, and prevent relapses. Resilience instead of relapse. Setbacks are normal, but how you respond is critical for your long-term success. Your mindset and next actions can help prevent one slip up from escalating further and leading to a relapse. Practice gratitude by focusing on what's going right. Avoid dwelling on the past and what went wrong. Appreciate what went well and focus on what you can control right now at this moment. Be thankful for the opportunity to grow and learn from the experience. Reframe your mindset and attitude. Replace negative thoughts with reflections on what went well or what you can do now. Example, I overate at lunch and now the rest of my day is ruined. Reframe, I overate, which is okay. I will have a healthy dinner tonight. Revisit your motivation. Review your reasons for joining the program. Write down the pros and cons of staying the same versus changing. Practice self-care by getting enough sleep, taking breaks in your day, meditating, or moving. Take action. The longer we wait to do something, the harder it is to get back on track. Make your actions simple, doable, and immediate. Go for a walk after overeating or adjust your next meal to stay within your calorie goal. Learn from the experience. Reflect on something new you learn about yourself and identify what matters most to you at that moment. Embrace the opportunity to experience a new strategy or habits. Find the beneficial lessons from your slip up to prevent it from happening again. Setbacks are going to happen. What can you do to prevent and minimize them, and how you will respond to them strategically when they do? This is a trial and correct process of a new lifestyle. Remember, your health isn't determined by a single hour, day, week, or even month. Health is about what you are doing most often. Get your mindset right and stop those chain reactions before they start.